here's a cool trick I found to, to save quite a bit of time on some mixes, on setting up effects and verbs. Is so what I did, I'll make these XML files, which are just like track archives. I think in Pro Tools they're called session data. Basically, I export a set of tracks and then I can import them from anywhere. And I set up a shortcut, which is Command-Option-I to get quick access. I keep it here quick because I want to access this this XML through any project that I'm mixing, and so it's pretty quick, a quick shortcut to it. Click on this. Basically, I have all my reverbs. Everything's here, and I have my all verbs bus at the end. So anytime I need a reverb, I can just open this up and the problem too with having a bunch of verbs, especially if they're set up in different folders in your plugins folders, or even if it's organized, I always forget about a bunch of the effects I have, and I end up using like 5, 6, 7 of them, sometimes using the same one a few times with different settings. But when I open this now, I remember that, oh shit, I have forgot about this dual delay or this repeater, or I forgot about the Abbey Road chambers, or just got this recently. Let's drop it in. So, if ever I want to just bring a whole bunch, Cubase is sort of annoying for this. If I want to bring a bunch of verbs in, I just select, and select all, deselect all. Yeah, just go, all right, select all. So they're all going to be on an effects track routed to my verbs, to my stereo, so I don't need to create the track, choose the verb. I'm saving a whole bunch of steps, hit OK, and then boom, they're in my session. Not expand. What am I doing? Deselect all, that's what I'm doing. No need to do this, new track. So for this session, I've only got 2 in, which I sort of imported this way. I've got Pro R and Classic, Verb Suite Classic. And I want to get a bit more vibe in here. So I'm going to put this plate with delay and just going to go through some different verbs and try some stuff out, And that's what's fun, is as soon as I put a bunch of these in my session, they didn't take time. I can put more than I would have if I was like creating new tracks every time. And I can just try out a bunch of verbs faster and then decide which ones I'm going to keep and which ones are not going to sound good. And just discard them after. So it's like an easier way to access to experiment more. So let's see, let's try this PX boom, lustrous plate. It'll be cool for this. Pretty cool, this delay from kilohertz. Maybe get a repeater in here and hide this and hide some delays. Outer space to do a mono delay and then shoot that through a verb. So that'll be good for now. Okay, what's cool about these is they're already routed. Like all these effects buses are saved with my routing to all verbs, but I already have my all verbs in this session. So let's see, it should go directly to it anyways, without me having to reroute. Boom. Yeah, so they're all sending to my all verbs. No routing to do. So these are just a bunch of steps that I'm saving, and like I keep saying, these are increments that help me save a bunch of time at the end, and also encourage me to experiment more, because if I need to do, so I've already got some shortcuts for effects tracks, but if I don't have anything set up, what do we got to do? Right click, add effect track, and then we got to do, here it's cool, I can choose which effect, or I can just do no effect and then choose like a bunch of tracks. Okay, so I got my tracks. Now I gotta go do all my effects. First I gotta put them in solo safe. Maybe I can do this and boom. Yeah, it won't do it here, and I don't know how to do it in cascade mode or whatever. Then I gotta go get each and every one of them, then I gotta route it. It's just a whole bunch of extra steps, and if I gotta do these steps, I'm not gonna push as far, because I got to get to work too. I got to fucking mix this project. So I can't just spend a bunch of time setting up things to experiment and then wasting a bunch of time on that. So anyways, now I've got a whole bunch of verbs and I'm all set to just start sending some stuff and listening. And then if I haven't lost a bunch of time if I realize that this CLA echo sphere isn't interesting. I just delete it. It's gone, So that's it. Quick little time saver.